Good morning, YouTube. Up early with it, like always. Just wanted to drop a video for you all this morning. And the video I'm dropping, I just want to tell you all to, keep thriving, keep going, keep with these practices, stay the chosen one, stay the only one, be different. When you're a chosen one, you're more different than others, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to be different from others. A lot of people fall trying to compete with others. They trying to be like others. They are trying to be on the same page and blame it on social media and blame it on people not tuning within their inner self and not putting God first. You know, Something I noticed when you're trying to find yourself and trying to better yourself, you should first, I'm gonna give you all some game. First, what you should do is you should basically, this the first steps of doing it. What you should do is delete social media for one. For two, go for go to like places where there's a lot of trees at, like a park, uh where's a mountain at, or, whatever, you know what I'm saying, wherever in nature, even try go fishing or something, do some things that's different from when you inside the matrix, what they call this place, the matrix, do things differently, just go out and even if you just go out to a place where there's not too many people at, and just take some time out, treat yourself out to eat, do a lot of things with yourself. That's how you start to find yourself and start to seeing life, things about yourself, and really see your powers, just separate yourself from people, keep your distance, stay solo, don't get involved into like crowd places or places where around a bunch of people and you dealing with different personalities. Start within you. A lot of people I see older in life, I wouldn't say fail, but they didn't get 10 steps ahead because they too busy putting their life into other people problems and putting their problems into other people problems to a point they can't even find themselves or know their self-worth. A lot of people don't even find their self-worth in life because they too busy trying to, you know what I'm saying, reach out to other people or search other people lifestyles and look at other people lifestyles when it's all start within yourself. So that's the great thing about being a chosen one. You unlock your powers, you see what you're very powerful at, and once you see where you're powerful at, that's when you start to see things you didn't even know about yourself. That's the beauty of it. The beauty of it is, seeing the beauty of life, seeing the beauty of, you never thought knew about yourself. So, I say as far as, being a chosen one on this practice, I wouldn't even call it a practice, of course we say practice, but I'm gonna just say the way of life, how you should make your life and how your life should be. So, yeah, there's one, isolate from social media and isolate from people is two. Three is, that people gonna start to look at you weird. Like you're gonna be in an open room full of people and it feel like you're not in a room. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna start to see other people talk and you're gonna automatically feel like what they're talking about is weird. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna start to, question certain things, you know what I mean? Like, dang, like, oh, overall, you know what I'm saying? They think like this or they thought like this or you start to look at things differently with how people even, look at life, you know what I'm saying? To a point like basically it's gonna be weird to you in a way. I know you all know that feeling. You in a room full of people and everybody just thinking crazy things, and you like, what the hell? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, man. You even start to, the more you tune in, you even start to look at the things in this world being weird. Like, I don't know if you all ever been deep in on your spiritual practice to a point, your view, the way that your vision, view life is like it's different. Like, you'll look at everything and it start to look fake, like a video game. And I met a lady yesterday, you know, I know this is off subject, but it still has something to do with spiritual. I met this lady yesterday, so apparently she's a church woman and she loved to walk, for the exercise needs. Like, she have transportation and people with transportation, but she choose to walk a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just for her to, keep going. You know how they say when you older, you have to keep going. So, she does it to keep going. But, it was a powerful message and powerful story. And I already knew what it was listening to her story and her messages. But I ain't go, make the story long. But basically, she, walked, places when she could have caught rides. And even to church, people be trying to, even at church, people be trying to offer her rides, but she don't accept the rides. Like, because she, she like her walking, like she like to keep herself moving. And you know what I'm saying? She say people be wanting to give her rides bad at church, but she don't accept, don't take the rides. And we were just basically talking about how this world so used to everything being handed to them, and them being lazy in life and feeling like everything had to be handed instead of doing the natural things in life or living a natural way in life. And we talked about that and we just looking at it, and then she told me something even more powerful. And I'm gonna tell you, man, when you chosen and when you following God's work and you doing God's work, God bless you even harder. But she was telling me this one particular story. Hear me out, y'all. She was telling me this one particular story. One day she was walking to church and she seen a pit bull off a leash. It wasn't a homeless pit bull or nothing. It was one of them tough pit bulls. So she told God, she said she wanted to just flip out and freak out. But then she, had to tell God, I'm not doing it, and I had to talk to God and say, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to live in a spirit of fear. So how about the pit bull end up coming next to her? She said she felt it, a little fear, but she didn't react. And she didn't, react immediately or react at all, to a point she said she's going to, step out of, fearing. So next thing you know, she was walking to church. And how about the pit bull was next to her, walking her to church? Like, say for instance, you with your girl walking, your girl on the left, being away from the road, and the man on the right, you know what I mean, towards the road type shit. Your girl walk on the left, you walk on the right. So the pit bull is on the right side of her and follow her all the way to church and walked her and was trying to walk her into church. And I know she wanted to come in church with her because she felt every bit of spirituality, just her telling me the message and telling me the story. She felt every spiritual thing behind it and she knew it. And I called 2 for 2 when we was in the car. I said, that was your guardian angel. Like, I know people at church probably would have looked at her like she was crazy or weird, telling her about, oh, this pit bull walking me to church, and it was protecting me as walking me to church. You know how when you wake up in life and you on some spiritual things, go back to what I'm saying on the video. When you wake up in life and you on some spiritual things and you can't share it with everybody, your messages, because they going to either look at you weird or crazy. That's another thing on this journey. People look at you weird and crazy, even though you're starting to look at weird things, and see things weird, but people even start to look at you weird to a point, you can't really give this game to everybody. Everybody gonna find it or everybody ain't gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? It's either in you or it's not in you. You know what I'm saying? And, it's some people still trying to find a way, but I found that very powerful hearing that story and message. And, her saying how she prayed to help the homeless. And the lady, build her own stuff, make her own stuff, and help out the homeless. And, the successful story of her son becoming a businessman. Like, and all of this stuff, me hearing and listening to, with her telling me everything, it basically touched me in a way because our God is so awesome. Our God is real awesome, and you'd have to give him that praise. And you have to do everything from a righteous standpoint and do people right, treat people right, love people. And know that when you're a chosen one, you know what I'm saying, you got to keep it different. You know what I mean? Keep it different and keep everything positive. You know what I'm saying? Is a lot of things come with being a chosen one, but don't let them knock you off your path, because they gonna want to knock you off your path. They gonna want to have you step out of your character because you high rank. You a high rank chosen one. You're a high rank person. A high rank individual from God. So I just want to drop this message, tell you all as a chosen one, keep pushing, keep going, keep glowing, keep growing. And I know I was supposed to drop something yesterday, but I got a little busy yesterday, and I'm dropping more and more every day, and y'all just show love, like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Keep my views going, share my YouTube to friends of yours, and we gonna keep growing, we gonna keep going up from here. But y'all have a blessed day. Stay blessed, stay safe, love.